at October 31st, 2019.
This is kind of a weird segment, but we're
5 o'clock.
we're currently walking
To the podcast?
to the podcast setup.
Yeah, we're totally rich, guys.
Yeah, we own a studio.
We own a whole studio right now.
We have no idea if you guys can hear us at all or hear the fucking traffic around us.
It sounds nice. It sounds very anime right now, doesn't it? But it's
Okay.
not. It's a fucking res.
It's a fucking reservation.
Yep.
Like ghetto.
Right now, we're almost... We're not even...
I'm not gonna be surprised if I get jacked.
I want to be
I
either.
guess so.
Yeah.
So, the topic we're doing right now is Halloween. There's only 3 of us right now.
At the time of this recording, it's Halloween.
And hopefully by the time Devin will get it out tomorrow.
It'll be only November 1st or 2nd.
Yeah. Well,
Have fun with the overnights, overworking yourself nights, Devin.
Thanks.
So,
Fucking nerd.
talk about Halloween. Yep,
We're
the 3
passing
of us.
Brandon's house right now.
Yep, we were trying to get him to come, but...
But he's currently busy, so when we go by his house, everyone flip him off. we love you, Brandon.
So
So
that was a person with a trash can.
Just Tanner. It's Tanner.
What if this soda item that I have in my pocket? I think that's Devin's car.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin's there. Brandon didn't want to come because... Brandon's like, I'm sorry guys, I can explain.
Not too much.
Yeah, the topic for right now is Halloween. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Like,
Let's just wait till we get there.
I want to talk about should we talk about why we having
Let's just talk about our neighborhood for right now.
No, we should probably talk about why we didn't record why didn't we record any
Because
podcast.
Alan's ass was crabby and so was I. That's the reason why.
And also because of North Dakota snow, we got fucked over.
Oh yeah. For those 2 weeks.
For the first 2 weeks after our second podcast,
It was because of the snow. North Dakota snow is fucking rugged. So, we had snow for like a few weeks.
Yep.
And the other time is because Alan got me crabby, and Alan was crabby.
yeah.
But he was riled up, so I decided to end it.
Fucking really wild up.
I guess too many people at the podcast could be too much.
Yeah.
and also probably because we had so many Mountain Dew and pizza. Well,
Well, you guys there.
yeah, I only had like a little bit, Dylan a little bit.
I didn't have any. Only like a sip.
Yeah,
I know. I basically shared my glass.
and me and Dylan both took sips of Landon's.
Yeah. Without even asking for his.
Yeah,
Like
just
we're
me.
trying to trick or treat right now. Legend has
Okay.
it, this place is gay.
Okay, yeah.
God damn it! I live here.
last year, I decided to go over to Dylan's house for at Halloween, and I said this,
We'll save that for the room.
I mean, we kind of want Devin to go back home right away, so then that we can.
So I won't get my ass
got
whooped. We got like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay, then
Let's
I
just
guess.
talk about our environment right now.
Oh,
Right now
it's-
we're walking on the gravel road. That's by some trees on the right of us.
And,
And then on the right of that is a road. Pretty wet.
and right now,
Right now we're walking by someone's yard.
And right now, Devin is wearing shorts and a t-shirt. While me right now is fucking freezing, and Devin is passing through the city.
The only things that are freezing is just my fingernails, but that's it.
I want to talk about I fucking hate my reservation. Like so many people fighting just to prove nothing. They talk
Yeah.
shit, and that talk shit. Try to fight one another, talking shit, saying how they lost because of some cheap tactics someone else used on them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Brandon.
I don't know, but I'm not talking about like that. But I'm talking
Let's
about.
save that for Brandon.
I know, but I'm not talking about like that fight in particular. I'm talking about like, how like people try to evade the losing by any means. It's like
Alright, now we're on a gravel road.
On
two
the same
trees.
gravel road.
That looks like horror movies, and we're about to get killed. Finally, a sweet relief of death.
in my life.
What about the keys? Do you have the keys though? Devin,
No.
okay. I was about to say, did Devin forget his? I was thinking in my head, Devin forgot his keys.
I was like, not Devin. Devin wouldn't forget.
And there's just me literally stops. But yeah, there are. I don't like the res.
The only people that will probably be staying here are the people who think they're badass.
And crackheads. Don't forget crackheads.
Yep, crackheads. I'm pretty sure the
Right
people
now we're walking by the road.
that's leading to the road, that leads to the road, that leads
It's a
to,
main road, but it's not a main road if you
It's
consider it.
about to lead to a sidewalk we're about to get onto,
and also the main road.
and also the main road.
But right now we're going to the sidewalk.
There's a stop sign right there. You guys can't see it, but it's right there.
It's over there.
I hate some rugged ass dogs.
Yes, the reservation's known for many things. Reservations are known
I'm glad
for
if we're doing the podcast now and we get mugged, they can hear it.
Yes, our podcast is probably gonna be well known for these kids got mugged while doing a podcast. But
That was some good content right there, now, boys.
many reservations are known for many things. Fucking skinny ass dogs.
Res dogs. Man.
Yep, you know.
This morning I just found a random res dog sleeping on my yard.
There's so many res dogs at our school.
Alright, those two res dogs at the school.
Yeah, but like
so watch
later on there were more, like 2 more, 3 more.
We're currently getting on my main road to go to the our infamous setup.
Here's a picture of it now.
Oh god, no.
Wow, fully edited.
Oh wait, Dylan. What are we talking about? Since we can't talk about, since we can't talk about the fight, can we talk about... No. Come on, we're at war. I can't believe you say that for this video. I can't talk about it though.
No, it's just one single topic.
I mean, there were many ones.
Fuck, snow just came in.
What the hell?
Look at that, it's not... Yep, that's from Dakota for you. It
I
wasn't
was
nowhere.
snowing just a second ago, I promise you that.
It's fucking snowing now.
Yep, I didn't know it. The snow. That's not...
Now it looks real anime, guys.
Imagine that in summer it's just like kind of warm, but like you mentioned, you're fucking cold.
We're almost there, guys.
Yeah, we're almost to.
Right now we're walking by some houses in gravel road. Yeah, not many trees. Hopefully Treeline Musk can help that.
Road.
Cars passed by, so we're walking by.
That's probably one of Gannon's cousins.
Most likely.
I know we're walking from the yard.
Interesting fact, I'm not actually kind of from this reservation. My mom was from a different one, and my dad was from this, but my dad's not around this reservation anymore since my mom got custody of us, and she decided to
Okay,
stay here.
we're gonna step back.
Well, once we get there, I'm trying to actually,
You guys still have snow on your face?
trying to some people on, like, why do you listen to this while there's no one talking?
If not, then we'll just have to make some more segments.
Yeah.
As
What?
in here, that was an ASMR car driving by.
Some ASMR content, huh?
Remember, I just live right there.
Yeah.
Now I live over there.
Yep. Ooh.
For more information on Lance, go to the first episode of the Infamous Podcast.
Even though you barely fucking talk to me.
Ooh, I'll be honest, my arms are kind of numb.
Put on my face.
We're fucking jacking next time.
Maybe.
It's kind of obvious to wear jacket.
Yeah. Ooh, random shoe.
Someone walking behind the tree.
Alright, we're currently walking on my road to my house.
Devin, what do you agree that looks like?
If it isn't, who cares? It's not like you could be all three of our asses. Well, now we're walking by Devon's street.
My trees.
You'll see him say,
Now we're
"Go
walking
to
through
the
a yard that hasn't been cut for about since the 19th century. Except for Devon's house. It was cut like a couple months ago.
Yep.
We're almost there, boys.
Almost there.
When we're there, we'll be talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween's kind of weird if you think about it.
Yeah. It's like people give people candy or because you're wearing costumes.
But if not, you trick them.
Oh, they took you because last time, because I remember one Halloween, there was this, some people just gave us plastic bags, and I was wondering what the hell was in it because it felt light. I felt like there was no candy in there. I checked in there, it said check, and I was like, what the fuck?
Rat bastards.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay,
But we're about here, so
I was actually like, is that dude actually fucking following us?
we're about here, so gonna stop it for now, but resume when we're inside. And we're back.
The podcast.
Made it to the house without getting raped.
Yep.
And I'd like to give a special shout out to the music again.
You'll Stay On My Mind, Lo-Fi hip hop mix. So then that's the 130 mood. But as always, we never go through the list. So now we're going to have to go through it, which isn't too long. The first one is Stars and Keys FCJ, Cloud9, Jow Mock, J Lounge, Snowflakes, J Lounge, Breath of Fresh Air, J Lounge Emotions, J Lounge Summer Snowflake, Why Didn't You Call Me, Aeon, Aquafine, In Love, Cloud Watching, In Love, Same Stars, FCJ, Go Home Club, FCJ, Sleepless Eyes, Feet, Lil Bill, FCJ, Not Me, Aeon, McCloud, Orba, Vibes, Hidden Emotions, J-Milk.
Alright. So now that we're inside, getting warm,
Today's topic
Is obviously...
and also we said it while we were walking, which I came up with the idea.
Copyright by Dylan Goodwater 2018, or 2019, October 31st.
Wait, okay, here's the time for you as well.
At 5:17 p.m.
boom.
So the topic is, almost all of us know, Halloween.
It's Halloween, motherfucker. And you're probably having a good time right now, going to parties. Maybe you're watching your kids.
Or
Maybe you're handing out candy like a loser, like me.
And me.
and also you're probably just the person listening to this.
Or maybe you're just my mom listening right now. Hi, Mom. Maybe you're just white Devin watching right now. How are you doing, Devin? That's good. How you been? That's good to hear.
This is the podcast.
That sucks, man.
It's podcast
Episode 3. I'm not too confident about that.
We're all like 3.
Yes, we don't know. It's been last year's Halloween. This year's Halloween, none of us are gonna do anything except for these two. My two co-hosts. Dylan.
Co-hosts.
Well, who thought? Well,
You're not the host.
I'm not. I'm my two co-hosts. So like, I'm a co-host as well.
You're not a co-host.
Well, what am I then?
You're a piece of shit. Anyway, continue on.
Well, Devin and Dylan are gonna pass out candy, while me, I'm just gonna,
Yeah, basically doing nothing.
and me, I'm gonna be at Devin's house as well since I can't get a ride back home.
Yeah, moms don't want them.
My mom is a very strict lady. If she says something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But funny thing is, when she ever gives us a punishment, why am I going off tangent? Whenever she gives us a punishment, she out of nowhere just backs out of it and gives us back our stuff. But anyways, I digress. Last year's Halloween.
Sucked ass because first off, we didn't get any houses because we went late.
Well, let me
And we went to
old person's house.
we went to the places where nobody hands out candy because it was so fucking late at night.
Oh, and right now our friend, also member Brandon, is coming in. Also, he said we, so
Maybe Devin, maybe Kelson, maybe Lance.
yeah. But
Whoever it is, who gives a fuck?
but last year's Halloween, I came over to Dylan's house, and I don't know, I think it was me, but it was just me there with him. But I was talking to him, and I was like, you know what, Dylan, let's go trick-or-treating this year, because we never went trick-or-treating together.
No, it was actually at the school.
It was at the school?
Yeah, I remember you were nagging me and Brandon to go trick or treating with you.
Yeah, even though I had no costumes as well. But, me and him, we were, I decided, how did we go again? How did we get, so there was Malik and
Kelson.
so get that, you guys talk about the best.
Yeah, those two, Malik Kelson, Devin, me, Alan, my brother Darnell. He's the one who brought us. I didn't really want to go. I kind of just wanted to stay home and play games, but those guys fucking nagged me on about it. And, so then I nagged Devin about it to come too.
And then I refused at first to not go trick-or-treating. Because at the time, I broke my ankle. And so I was basically healing. I had my cast on. Or no, it wasn't even a cast, it was a boot. But, I was like, nah, I don't want to go. Oh, fuck.
I already know.
Well, sit down. Okay, we got interrupted.
You already
Let's
know.
introduce another member!
No, you over there. That's my spot.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyway,
What we're talking
this is
about.
off topic, but we need to introduce Brandon. Even though we'd spoken about him before.
Yes.
Hell
We
yeah.
talk shit, like mad shit.
Hell yeah, all the time. That's why we're broke. Nah.
Especially behind the back.
And also, as you can see, the mood has lined up because Dylan and Brandon here are both fucking gay for each other.
No homo.
No homo.
No homo. And as now as they fuck in the wild, Dylan says, "What a nice dick you have, Dylan Brandon."
No homo.
No homo, yeah, of course.
But
This is Brandon.
But
He was like one of the first members. Go ahead, Brandon.
talk about
How
yourself.
old are you, Brandon?
I'm 16.
Is this your first time? No.
This is my first time on here. Yeah.
Tell more about yourself.
You're born in the group, everything.
What was your first time?
Kind of backstory.
Fuck. How were you introduced to the group then?
How was I introduced to the group?
Yeah.
Fuck, I remember whenever me and Dylan got together to be friends, fucking way back 4th grade, we just started fucking hanging out, we're sore losers and shit, you know, just helping each other out with homework and shit, because we were dumb fucks and
Yep.
different things. I didn't know how to spell for shit.
I
Dylan
didn't know
helped
how
me
to
out
do
with
math.
Dylan didn't know how to do math, and I helped him out with that. We're both dumb fucks in our either equal ways. And goddamn, that's cool as fuck, no?
You weren't here for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's how Brandon was introduced to the fucking group. I still remember.
Fuck is it?
Kelson and Lance.
Oh my fucking god.
Get
Yeah.
you fucks.
No, I told him to stay
Stop
out there.
fucking around.
I told him to stay out there since we have a tight schedule.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. then.
Alright.
We said, oh yeah, now.
Anyway,
Don't touch anything.
the topic was Halloween. I'm gonna finish telling that one story and then we'll get on to the next topic.
Brandon.
Then we'll get on to the next more important topic because it just happened like yesterday.
Yeah.
You have enough time for
Halloween's yeah.
Okay. Yes.
It sucked ass because all we did was argue while we were trying to trick or treat like kids.
But
Arguing about trick or treating.
While I was in my wheelchair.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah.
we had to push him everywhere. It just got tiring.
Yeah, all of us. took
Devin's a
turns.
big fucking dude, dude.
Remind you, at the time I was like over 300 pounds. I'll fucking be honest with that, but fucking. Oh no, I was over 400 at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
I
was
was
so tired after that.
yeah, they literally had to take turns fucking pushing.
One question, guys. I was gonna ask you guys.
He
What?
just-
Can you turn on your hotspot?
Just coming.
Fucking Kelson.
And that's a friend, not a used to be member, right?
Used to be a member until he quit.
A lot of complicated shit.
Yeah.
Don't even know if he's in anymore.
Nah.
But
Fuck, I'm just doing me.
Yeah.
he's just in
He's
his
just
clique.
Kelson.
No.
Basically.
Kelson's just Kelson.
Yeah. Alright, now Kelson, go. No.
Bastard.
It's just Ghost King, bro. No.
Well, now people.
No.
Don't remember that.
So
It's not like they're gonna know anyways.
So we went. So the Dylan's brother drove us to town, but first we went to Walmart because we needed to buy masks.
Oh yeah, these fuckers didn't have a mask. I had a fucking big fluffy polar bear mask that I just wore, or I didn't even wore it half the time when we trick or treated. But these fuckers,
I bought almost all of us 99-cent hockey masks that were plastic and looked bad.
I had mine until I threw it away like last month.
I still have mine. I think it's in here.
Yeah,
So is one of
the
those?
plan Dylan had was we were gonna do a skit with those,
Yeah, and then I just do it my.
and mine broke, and also my nephew took some of them,
Hey, you,
and
are you ready? At
yes, I am. Now
Oh,
shut the
fuck
fuck up.
off.
Now
Damn.
hurry up.
total 200 academic
Fucking ads, no.
We're having a good time.
We cannot have ads in this. We're not sponsored yet.
Sponsored by Grant.
No. Sponsor us, please. We need
I
money. We're broke ass niggas.
But how long? Like, were we trick or treating for?
Oh, we started
2 hours.
We started at 8 probably.
It ended at like 10. And then everybody
Yeah.
went home all crabby. I was crabby as fuck.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody was just
Kelson-
arguing.
Kelson and Malik were the ones that
They were hyper as fuck, so that's why we argued with them. And then
We kicked Malik out of it. We told
well,
Kelson.
Malik was never really even.
Yeah, but like we were like.
You were the only one that was worried about it.
Yeah, I was like, these guys need to chill the fuck out.
Malik's cool though.
Yeah, Malik, he's nice.
Yeah, he chilled out a lot this year.
Yeah.
Last year he was freaking overactive like
He was
crazy.
hype. He
Yeah.
was hype train. But yeah, that's the end of that story because there's really not so much to tell with that. But here's the extra topic, the fucking the reason why we're all here today. Go ahead, down.
The main topic?
Yeah, well, we're here for today.
The topic is fighting. Yeah, get wrecked, nerds.
Yep.
Because Brandon got into a fight not too long ago.
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Go ahead, Brandon, tell about that.
Well, should he tell the person's name?
Do we
or?
use a real name or
No,
Nah.
just say.
Just come up with a
just
name,
say,
Brandon.
little bitch.
You keep cussing this. We've cussed in it many times before.
Why would
But
we cuss
Dylan-
while cutting this.
But Dylan had said more than that many times.
It's part of my language.
It's basically is. It's basically.
I said it while we were conversating.
Oh wait, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
We're just
I said
we're just
we-
so used to it.
I said we're broke ass.
Yes,
Oh,
look, see, this is
It just
basically
slipped right by you guys' minds like.
Oh, it's just Brandon.
it's basically a part of our lives. That's basically a part of our language.
It really is because this is the fucking res. But anyway, this fight, little bitch. I don't know too much about it. Brandon, go ahead.
You
The
know,
past
topic
year
now.
and a half, he's been trying to fight me for so long. He's always been freaking calling me out and all these names, saying all this stuff, you know. You know, the normal that people would always try to fight you with, and I always just kept pushing him off because I knew my dad would beat my ass if I started fighting somebody. My dad's like, Brandon, don't you ever get in a fight. I'm like, alright, I'm scared of you, Dad. I'm not gonna do nothing. So,
That's a fucking unit.
I know, my dad's a freaking unit, man. My dad freaking tear me in two. There's nothing I can do.
Brandon, I told
Dylan,
you.
I kid you not, man. I asked my dad about fighting one time. My dad went up to me and my dad said, "You want to learn some moves?" I'm like, Heck yeah, when Winston moved, my dad freaking grabbed me right on my shoulder and went like this, squeezed it, and I fell straight to the ground. And I couldn't get back up. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I was laying on the ground, paralyzed. I was screaming. I didn't know what the heck to do. It was the first time in my life I ever felt helpless. And then my dad just kind of folded me up in a pencil somehow, and I couldn't get out. So my dad's like, here, you just sit there and think about whether you want to learn how to fight. Because I'm not going to teach you, and walks away. And he leaves me in the freaking pencil. So
his dad's part of the military, by the way. So, well, he was.
yeah, my dad's a vet now. But
And basically can kick almost every dad in this reservation. And
yeah, everybody's ass. Like my dad likes to joke around and stuff but you never want to get on his bad side. But that's getting way off the topic. Where we're here about all the fighting and everything. The guy always liked to talk so much shit about everybody. And eventually I just kind of got tired of it, and I just decided to freaking meet him up for a fight, and we ended up fighting at the rec, right in front of it.
Right in front of right beside the school.
Yeah, right beside the school, pretty much. Went over there and just waited for him there, and he started running over there, and he was like he wanted to go out on the pavement. I said, if you want to go on a freaking pavement, let's go then. And I freaking ran over and freaking just hit him hard as shit in his freaking face. We started freaking going at it. He kept freaking hitting me in my face. I was just freaking holding him in, freaking rib shotting him the whole damn time. He gave me a bloody nose, freaking my lips swole a little bit, and then freaking I got like a little freaking, I don't know what the hell to call it.
Bruise.
People almost think it's a freaking scratch on my face for how the way it looks. But it's like a bruise of some sort.
He recovered fast as fuck, though.
Yeah. Within it didn't even last a freaking day. Like my face is like
Yeah.
freaking
His face is still perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
my face is still fine. He hit me over 25 times. He hits like a bitch.
As soon as I came to school the next day, I didn't notice anything wrong with him. I was like, "Oh, it's banding. Nothing's wrong." I seen the bruise. I was like, probably from his dad.
Yeah, my dad hits hard as shit. Like my dad always used to try to toughen us up by doing that all the damn time. Like getting those kind of hits all the damn time in my arms and shit. Like my body's freaking meant to get hit hard as fuck now. Like it just takes years of that, and feeling all freaking his hits and stuff. That I barely felt shit. All I felt was like it felt like tapping on my face, just enough where it'll move my head, and it was crazy because I freaking
He didn't even show up to school the next day.
Yeah, he
but-
didn't show up to school because I'm pretty sure I might have broke his rib.
But there he was at the end of the day in a friend's car. It was started.
Yeah, he was. As soon as we got out of school, he was in his friend's car, looking out the window with all his friends right there, and he's like, "Oh, you little bitch!" fucking calling all these names and shit while we're all just walking by.
And when I seen him, I swear to Christ, he looks like a cancer victim. Like
Starving kid in Africa.
Yeah, he looks so pale. Like he looks like that one.
Devin only talked like once.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
like-
fucking witnessing the story.
I told Devin.
This is
I was-
Devin's freaking. Devin hasn't heard most of this, so
Yeah.
Devin's freaking trying to get a good image of this.
To remind you, I don't go to school with them anymore. So like,
Yeah, Devin don't normally hear all this stuff, but I don't know. There was so many questions from so many people, and so many people saying I lost, so many people saying I freaking
got cheap shotted.
Yeah, I got cheap shotted.
Like
Or
how-
freaking I have muscles for nothing, you know. All this shit that people like to say, but in the end, he was the little bitch for not showing up at school in the first damn place. He wanted to talk all this shit, and he didn't even have enough freaking strength to get out of his goddamn bed to go over to school.
Yeah, and mainly the people who have been saying that are who else but the freshmen, his friends.
Yeah,
Fucking freshman, man.
freaking freshmen are fucking
The
retards.
younger generations just keep getting fucking worse. Dude, I
Yeah.
swear. I thought our generation was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
I thought we were bad.
Yeah, I
Fuck
thought.
God, like,
some kid, I swear to God, this is true. Some kid was like, remember Mrs. Clement Street?
Clemensrud?
Yeah, she got divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me.
Fucking
you said it to me.
some kid was like,
oh yeah.
that's why you got divorced or some shit like that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
brought that shit up right in front of her, and I was like, holy fuck, that's too rugged for me.
Like, that's freaking rough, man. You don't need to bring their personal lives into shit. Like, Like, I mean, if they're freaking calling you out on your parents and shit, I mean, like, shit, then you can go ahead and fucking roast them. But fuck,
Like-
if they're not, if they're just freaking telling you to do homework or some shit, then that's too much, man.
I mean, like, as you can see by us, none of us are like that because our parents,
Our
Beat
parents
my
fuck
ass.
Yeah, our parents will beat our ass, and they know a hell of a lot better.
yeah.
Fucking other people around here that have like nothing to do with their goddamn lives and fucking just waste their whole damn lives away. People who like to fight all the damn time, like the bitch ass nigga. Freaking, you know they're never gonna get anywhere in life. You know it's never gonna happen. Fuck. I was even talking to,
The vice principal.
yeah, pretty much. And I was talking to him, and freaking, he was like, yeah, I heard you fought that guy, and I was like, yeah,
And I'm the reason why he said that because I accidentally snitched on him.
yeah, and freaking, he brought me into his office and everything, and he was talking to me. He's like,
And he put his hands on your shoulders. Telling you how proud he is of you.
shit. He was basically going in there. He's like, yeah, I can't really do anything that's off school campus, but I told all the kids that if they do anything in school, it'll be a lot worse than what it normally is. I'm like, yeah, and he was like, well, I heard you got into that fight and everything, and I was like, yeah, I got into that fight. I started giving him details, at the rec and everything, and then he started saying, yeah, people like that, you don't really need to waste your time on at all. They're never gonna get anywhere. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, you have a brighter future than he does. I'm like, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
If you ask him like, what are your plans for your future, and he says just
Fun fact, the little bitch is Jay's little brother, which is what we call him.
Oh,
But yeah, that's his little brother.
yeah.
yeah, but
Still bitch.
yeah, but here's what happened when the next day after the fight. Me and Dylan came back from something since he doesn't want to talk about it.
From a concert.
Thank you. And we I came to school first. Brandon was by himself. I looked at him. Nothing was wrong. I was like, okay, regular day. Nothing happened either. Then he was telling me about the fight, and then Dylan came to school, and then like out of nowhere one of Little Bits' friends just like looked at Brandon and said, yeah, what you looking at, Bits? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, wait, what the
His
fuck?
girlfriend was barely holding on.
I know,
With
he
two
did.
fingers.
It was funny because whenever he was saying that, he was walking because we like to stand right next to the vending machine, and it's kind of like blocked off a little bit, and all of them were like in the corner near the vending machine. So whenever he was walking on the other side, he was only able to see me. So whenever he was saying that, right about whenever he almost got done saying that, he was able to see the rest of them, and he kind of just turned his head and just started walking away because he knew he'd get fucked up if he freaking wanted to start saying more shit, because he looked like he was about to freaking try to hit me or some shit. And as soon as he freaking seen that, he was like, nope,
I'm a jet out.
yeah, I'm gonna jet out.
Fun fact: his girlfriend's my ex.
We told that story on here before, actually.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we never said that part, like how like he's dating her or anything.
Yeah.
And to kind of give you some backstory, a lot of us know a lot of shit about how to fight. Like Alan went to karate classes?
Yep, ATA.
Yeah.
And then
Basically,
But it's nothing compared to a real fight, though.
Yeah.
But basically, those skills go out of the fucking window as soon as you're in a fight.
Yeah.
They really do, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
almost
they-
everything you learn goes right out of a freaking fight. Like, anything you gotta learn, like my dad said, the only way you're gonna learn, Brandon, is if you freaking go to a punching bag and or you spar with your friends, and you do it over and over and over. You guys keep bitching and crying, over and over and over. You guys keep doing that and you'll get better. I'm like, well, damn. All right, now,
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dylan, let's do this.
Yeah, before freshman year, we were actually preparing for a fight that we thought was gonna happen because
And it never did.
I was
Yeah.
a part of football, and Jay, he went to football as well, but he couldn't go because he only went to like 2 games, and after the second game, he realized his leg was fucked, so he couldn't play anymore. But I digress. He was talking about like how stuff about Dylan, like how he was about ready to fight him something, and I was like, okay, I should bring this up to Dill. And then like as soon as I did, then like Dylan's like, okay, everybody, fuck everything we're gonna do. We're gonna practice just in case we get an ass. Just in case we're gonna get jumped.
Yes, Kelson?
Did you turn on the hotspot?
Is it dead?
I was sitting there in the whole check. Hold the fuck. Goddamn, 100 pieces
It
of
says
boxes
it's
in there.
connected, Kelson. Kelson, it says it's connected.
Oh, man, it's iPhone.
Kelson! Stop bothering me, just take my damn phone.
Oh, man.
Don't drop it. I'll break it. Go.
Whenever I have a job, your phone.
Let's go.
Kelson,
On a tight fucking schedule here, Kelson.
go!
Oh my fucking
Go.
Who cares?
Nobody cares, Kelson.
So fuck. God damn, Kelson made me forget.
No.
But anyways, Jay was talking about how he's about to fight us and everything.
There's some very dramatic anime shit, I swear.
So like we were practicing and then like Dylan and everyone back then thought I couldn't fight for shit. They did hear me
I
talk.
still do think that though.
Yeah, but back then like I told them they know a little bit.
Yeah, I remember whenever freaking everyone thought Alan didn't know how to fight for shit. Everyone knew I was strong as fuck and everything. Everyone thought I was a fucking shit. The whole group thought I was a fucking like beast or some shit. And then all of a sudden, fucking Alan kicks my ass. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, hold up,
Hold on.
hold on, what the fuck just happened?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and for the first
Actually, quantum realms forbid this.
and for the first couple of weeks of freshman year, Dylan had me by his side preparing for fights.
Hell yeah, Dylan was like, fuck yeah, I got you, Alan. Alan, you're on my side, no.
Glad I got you on my side.
Yeah, but basically, those kind of shits, those kind of things that that you think you can use in a fight, just go out the window as soon as someone just throws a punch that you weren't expecting.
You could try to expect anything in a fight, but everything you go over in your mind that you think is gonna happen, everything that you have planned out to do, everything you think you can do is not gonna happen in an actual fight. In an actual fight, you gotta improvise at the same time. You gotta think, clear your mind. But while you're going through all that adrenaline stuff, it just kind of fucks with you, and you can't think right. So every single time there's a punch taken, you just gotta do whatever the hell you can. So you
The
kind of look like a
important thing
dumbass.
is to stay calm.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do.
So basically, after this, almost half of us are going to Dylan's house and practice
Yeah.
for the upcoming end game.
Just to practice.
Yeah, just to practice. We don't, cause I'm
And
not
base-
gonna fight anybody, cause I already fought him.
Yep.
So if he freaking throws a punch at me, then I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, because
But-
that's self-defense, and the school can't do anything about that. They have to know that you protected yourself against a threat, and if they try to kick you anything, they can't because it's self-defense.
Yeah, and I don't want to like freaking start a fights, cause I'm not really like freaking into fighting or anything like.
You can't.
I'm not trying to-
pacifist.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight anybody like, but if it ever comes down to it, I'm gonna kick some ass. But like I'm just not ready for fighting yet. Like I don't know how to fight yet. Is like the problem. Like I mean like freaking work out and everything, but like it don't really matter if you don't know how to freaking fight. Like if you know how to fight just a little bit, like I did, I only knew how to fight just a little bit. I only know how to do certain things. Like I'm more of like wrestle type shit. So if they don't get on the ground, then I'm kind of fucked. But yeah, everything just takes training.
Yeah. So we went off topic. We were talking about like today to the school today. So yeah after that.
Actually, the topic was fighting.
Yeah, after I know, but like we were talking about like what happened at school today because of that.
Not really. We're good.
Well, yeah, that little bit's his friend, and then next was, I guess, another one of his friends. Maybe he was just trying to act like a dick like him because.
Every freshman was trying to act like dicks.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of them. A couple of them were cool.
Yeah, a couple of them just really didn't give a crap at all because they weren't part of their group or anything or like freaking friends with them. So we were kind of alright, but there was a lot of people freaking saying a whole bunch of shit to me. I honestly really didn't give a crap at all because people could say whatever the hell they want to say, but whenever it comes down face to face, they're not gonna do shit.
They're fucking fucks.
Yes, but the other friend maybe. Brandon, he goes to the weight room but he barely can lift as much as Brandon can. So I'm pretty sure that's half the reason why he said that's it. I'm pretty sure anyone would would be picked up out of nowhere because of that. Like he was just out of nowhere. Like little bits, he was talking to Brandon, and out of nowhere just picked him up. Like even like there's no way you can.
He just cheap shotted it. Basically, is what he's talking about. So let's say this: me and Devin are in a fight right now, and I'm talking shit to him, and all of a sudden Devin's just like sitting there and just trying to, he's just I'm talking shit, and all of a sudden I go up to him and slam him when I'm talking. That's catching you off guard. That's fucked up.
And people.
Well, basically what he did, he freaking punched me. I turned away real quick because I didn't want to fucking fight him anymore. And then he just starts smashing me in the back of my fucking head whenever I wasn't looking. And then he fucking grabs me, slams me on the ground. And as soon as I fucking grab him and fucking smash him again, he starts fucking running off. So I'll start running after him. He didn't even want to get fucking near me.
Yeah.
Fuck, he just kept running.
Yeah, he didn't want to get near me. And
Yeah.
then all of his friends are all pissed off. Normal friends, like, they'd be like, you got your ass kicked, but they were fucking pissed. They were
fucking saying, just beat this motherfucker's ass.
Yeah.
Bro. Knock his ass out, bro.
And he didn't even.
Yep, and they were thinking like that's he should have won because he cheat shotted. I'm pretty sure you can tell that in a fight they will do anything to win.
Anyway,
Basically,
this is on topic, but what about you guys? What was your first school fight?
I never had one, but I did get hit in the gut at a powwow.
Wow.
Yep, and I had to.
I still remember that story.
And I had to let him hit me in the gut. So, fun fact as well, he used to date my cousin. So almost everyone and anyone who who did something to me dates someone I know. But anyways, at this powwow, the people who sound these one things, they were like mini BB guns.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yep, and I accidentally hit that dude in the back of the head, and he turned around and said, "Okay, now I have to hit you in the gut because of it." And then I was like, "Oh shit, this has happened." I was like, "Okay, In my head, I'm fucked. Oh fuck, I'm dead. And then when it happened, I had no idea what to react to. I mean, I was just on the ground, I was like, "Oh fuck." I was just kind of like, "Ah, fuck, this happened. I don't know what the fuck to do." And if something happens to me and I have never experienced it before, I'm just there trying to see what will happen next, and never act on the moment. But yeah, he hit me in the gut. And also another fun fact, my best friend, he's basically friends with him, and he was there at that moment, and as soon as he punched me in the gut, they started to run. And there were a couple of people there, just like a couple.
You call that your friend then?
I know, but like at the moment, I did not know him. I had no idea he was even there. But yeah, so they ran, and a couple of kids came up to me, asked me if I was gay and shit. And then what was his name? My friend, he told me the story of what happened afterwards. He said, yeah, they were running and security was chasing after them, and security got the dude who punched me in the gut, but someone came out of nowhere and just fucking sort of bashed that security out of the way so they could continue running. And that's my story.
What about you, Devin?
Yeah.
Technically, it wasn't really a school fight, even though it was on the school grounds.
Yeah, it was on the school grounds in the park.
We all know that story,
We all know that story.
even though I wasn't there.
Everybody knows that story.
Everybody fucking knows that story.
Everybody's mom's mom knows that story.
Did we talk about this story?
I swear, Dylan, I freaking, whenever I freaking brought it up to, anyone, nobody fucking knew.
Yeah, I
Nobody
noticed
knew.
that too.
Everyone was hush-hush about it, too.
Someone was recording too. I remember that. We should have found the video up by
Yeah,
now.
but they all kept their hush-hush and freaking kept all that shit in wraps.
I don't know why. My dad didn't talk to any of them.
I mean, it was still in the summer as well. Basically, if the
But still, so,
That shit should have freaking spread
yeah.
like wildfire.
I know, but
maybe
like,
it was my screaming that scared them.
maybe if
Fuck
Fuck,
everyone-
I yelled really loud though. Everybody got quiet.
Yeah, everybody got fucking quiet. Fuck, even all of us were looking at the ground. Fuck, I was just kicking the sand. I was like, fuck, we're fucked, man.
I got that from my mom. I swear. My mom has a pretty scary voice. Like, it sounds like World War II whenever she starts screaming.
Fuck, don't. Whenever Dylan was screaming at us, whenever Dylan was freaking screaming at us, Dylan thought we didn't even help him at all. Fuck no, the whole way we were freaking helping him, but it didn't seem like it because every time we jumped on a nigga, fucking another guy would pull us off.
Fuck, it seemed like nobody was there, but
Seemed
everybody was there at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me and Devin, and everybody else was too scared.
But no,
Lance and
Fuck no.
Lance, Brandon, and
oh yeah,
and
Kelson.
Kelson actually.
But I heard that Brandon did something, but Lance, I'm not too sure.
But
I don't think Lance did
I
anything.
think Lance was just.
But it's not really
Didn't
his
know what
fault.
to
I
do.
don't blame him for anything.
Yeah.
yeah, I know some.
Freaking.
Kelson actually broke a little bit his arm that fight. Because I heard.
Did
Yeah, I heard that.
What a pussy.
You want to come talk about it in here? Well, we're gonna bring Kelson in. You know what? Let's get this story out. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Alright.
We should make this.
Okay, go ahead and talk about it. Oh, we're
You
calling,
were the first
we're calling him little. We're calling him little bitch. You did not bring up any real name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, little bitch.
you could get with that, right?
Yeah, you get along with that.
Alright, so this kind of school grounds fight happened in the summer, early summer, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's still hushy hush about it.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the first fight that broke out was the little bitch and Kelson. So
Yeah.
He also fought Brandon, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Good.
Was it last year in the summer?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah,
last year.
actually 2 years ago.
No, it
No,
was
was it?
last year. It was last year, didn't it?
no, it was last year because last year I broke my foot and it was the same summer.
It was because that was my second time going to Florida. Because I remember.
No, it was last year. Anyway, continue.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. We all arrived at the park and Johnny came out of nowhere because
Hey,
Shit.
Don't say anything.
My
Dumbass. Now I gotta edit that part out. No.
yeah, I'll try to.
Anyways, little bitch is there with his friends, and he wanted to fight me. I said, yeah, sure, I'll fight you. And the first punch he threw, he went like this and didn't even connect to my face.
Basically, what Kelson did is he extended his arm and didn't hit me at all. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Oh wait.
You started punching me, huh?
Yeah, he just
You guys both started smashing each other, and then eventually you guys got down wrestling. Freaking. Then he was trying to freaking choke
Choked
you
me
out.
for like 45 to 30 seconds.
Yeah. Eventually he gave up. Out of energy, freaking Kelson was like, "Alright, my time to shine."
Kelson was
Kelson
still
did-
ready to go at it. Like,
Fuck
holy
yeah,
fuck.
cause-
Kelson.
Because I used to do that
didn't
shit to
tell me.
Kelson all the time, remember? Fucking, I was just a fucking hold Kelson. Kelson be like, no, I'm not going down here.
If you ever know Kelson,
He's the
he just
dummy.
never fucking gives up.
He just doesn't give up.
No matter
Yeah.
if you want him to, he's like, no, come on, bro, we gotta keep going.
Yeah, I remember like 2 years ago at Devin's birthday party, they made me and him fight. Like a couple of years ago, because I remember that you guys were like, you and Kelson.
Yeah, I
should
remember
fight. Then like I threw a punch at Kelson, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, but he still wanted to fight me.
Fuck, I know.
Yeah.
Kelson
I
wanted
always
to
felt
tell me.
I always felt bad when I hit him, but he's like he didn't even look like it fucking hurted him at all. Anyway, continue.
Then he only got what?
Oh
Bullet hits off me on my face. There was a hit right here.
Fuck, he looked just fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after, how the fuck did he break his hand?
I don't know. He said he broke it off hitting you in the face or something.
Yeah, that
I
was
got,
his excuse.
you got some bitch hands, man. Like,
Either
for
that,
reals.
Either that
He's
or-
like
But-
his brother.
But I do remember you guys.
Yeah, he just freaking just throws any kind of punch he possibly can.
What was it? I do remember you guys like keep on twisting while you guys were like wrestling. You guys. Would
Yeah,
keep
you
on
guys
moving,
kept
so-
rolling all over the
Fuck,
damn
I
place.
remember that he tried to throw me down and I threw him down.
Yeah, you guys are fucking throwing
I
each
think
other
maybe
all over the
while
place.
you guys were doing that, he maybe must have hurt his hand like that.
This was a very serious event for us. 'Cause
Yeah.
we never stepped out of our grounds. We always, been the shy, quiet kids in the back.
Try to get along with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were so sick of everybody's shit, especially this one guy. We'll call him Bitch 2. We were just me, Devin, and Kelson. We were just fucking chilling in the park.
I brought my GoPro. We originally wanted to film some stuff. I remember.
Yeah, and we were just chilling in the park, and all of a sudden, he came up to Kelson. Bitch 2 came up to Kelson. He was like, "Yeah, I heard you was talking shit to McAllen. I'll fuck all you guys up right here, right now." And
What the?
Yeah, that's what he said.
No.
Dumbass, you said
name.
his name!
Did I?
Yes!
I said.
Yeah!
You said a name though.
Please stop. You guys
I
have
don't
to make
remember.
it-
Anyway, let's
Please
face it.
stop,
Let's
because
Yeah,
not-
you're supposed to say
Edit
bitch
more.
2. You're supposed to say bitch 2.
No, that bitch 2 isn't.
Oh, I said. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, he fucking said that. And we just sat there and fucking took it. And after that we were pissed. So we decided to just fucking to fight them. Because they were the one wanted to fight us first. Even though we were just sitting there doing nothing. It was a chill ass day too. Kelson was just sitting there chill. Devin was sitting there chill. I was chill. My ex broke up with me not too long ago, but I was chill. And yeah, and then it escalated from that. And then
Okay, before we came in, did you guys eat up all that pizza? Or?
No, that was
last
about 2. Yeah.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Still only checking. But, yeah, that was a freaking pretty intense fight. Like, it was like one of our first times ever getting into.
Book.
Hell
It is
yeah.
basically in a
That's
fucking history
basically our freaking first kind of fight. It was mainly just Dylan and Jay freaking going at it, but
That was the main event.
yeah, that was just the main thing. It was first it was Kelson and freaking bitch.
Little bitch.
Yeah, little bitch, and freaking. And then it was Dylan and Jay, and then they're freaking going at it. Like as soon as they started going at it, the reason why it happened is because Devin and
Bitch 2.
Bitch too.
Yeah, we know. who
oh,
you're talking
bitch 2, is that what you guys calling it again?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we know.
bitch 2. Freaking. Bitch 2, freaking, he was like, so who's gonna fight me? And then freaking Devin went up and fucking picked him right off the goddamn ground. He was fucking dangling and shit. Fucking, he looked like a little fucking rag doll.
He
Devin
looked like
was
a-
just swinging him around like a fucking little,
Before,
like a little bitch he was. And all he was doing is just fucking swinging hits. He wasn't even on the ground no more. We were like, oh shit, he's fucking done, man.
You look
He's-
like a spaghetti noodle.
yeah, he fucking.
Yeah, Devin, tell it from your perspective.
before that happened, whenever Kelson and a little bitch was going at it, her, I don't know why I just felt this fucking fire inside of me. And her, I literally said to Dylan, I was like, Dylan, if this goes on any longer, I can't fucking hold back here. I remember Dylan specifically said,
Don't hold back.
Just unleash it, just don't hold back. And I was like, well, fuck, fine. Here, whenever bitch.
I was too scared to run in there.
Hold on.
I'll be completely honest, because I thought if I started running, everybody would stay back.
Yeah.
My ass would just my ass
He's
just
basically in dodgeball
just
with
fucking
one.
getting fucked up. That's the whole reason why I didn't run in there. But anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
But here when bitch 2 said, so who wants to face me next? Or something like that. And here, I don't know why, but I decided to just walk up to him and he said, and I remember he was specifically going to put his speaker down. Here, right when he put it down, here, right when he stood back up, I just grabbed his chest and I just fucking, I started going at him, and I remember I was fucking swinging him from back and forth. I remember, I think he hit his head on the pole.
Fuck yeah, you smashed his head on the pole. You're like, boom, and you fucking grabbed him, walk all the way on the other side of the swing set, and fucking just threw him down like a little spaghetti. Fucking Devin was like, who? He just fucking tried jumping on him. Devin was crawling up his fucking legs. We were like, oh shit.
Yeah, but wasn't that whenever Bitch 2 was hitting, whenever he was on the ground hitting at Devin's cyst?
Yeah,
he's
and it was,
completely-
yeah.
That's the whole reason why I jumped in, is because I didn't want Devin to fucking die.
yeah, 'cause
He
he-
I
was
have a-
getting his. Or,
I never really mentioned this in the podcast, but I have a kind of cyst in my head, and if a big impact hits my head, I could potentially go in a coma and potentially die. Basically.
He's potentially brain dead.
And
Yeah.
we were just sitting there, and the tables turned on
Yeah.
Devin because he was
Good.
getting hit a lot
yeah.
on the ground. It was his cyst, and so something just like Devin said, I snapped. I snapped, and I just started fucking hitting him in the face,
I remember
and
you
I started
yelled.
screaming at him
Yeah.
like, "You're hitting his fucking cyst" or some shit like that. And I got on the ground and started hitting his head. and Jay, I almost said his name.
God damn it.
But he comes the chokehold from behind.
And then as soon as he freaking grabs Dylan from a freaking chokehold, I run up there and freaking grab him, turn Jay's freaking arms right the fuck off him.
And then after JD came behind you, tried to grab you.
And
Turn around.
as soon as I freaking ripped his arms off, I grabbed Johnny. And,
It's alright. It's good.
Yeah, basically
that's still a
almost
nickname.
always.
That's still a nickname, right?
Yeah, that's a nickname.
All right. So Jay. Anyways, I grabbed Jay by his shoulder and I was freaking trying to freaking punch him in his face. But as soon as I got right here and his face is right here, I freaking
JD.
you guys call him by JD?
That's what
Well,
Kelsey
now.
said. So.
JD grabbed my arm and I was right about to smash him too, but freaking, I realized it was him, so I was like, he's like, bro, we got no beef. I'm like, all
Wait a
right.
minute.
And I freaking as soon as I turned around, it was already.
Well, JD's cool.
yeah.
I mean, you talk about JD with
Yeah.
last name D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, him.
yeah,
Childhood friend.
and
Always friend with
it got
Yeah, I was
pretty
friends
got
with
pretty
him, too.
freaking hectic, pretty fast. As soon as I turned around, next thing I know, it was freaking Dylan and freaking Jay freaking.
I had no
It was
idea what was
going on
going on.
because here I remember once I started feeling a whole bunch of weight on my head, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to get out of here. And so I just shimmied the hell out of there, and here I just see Jay and Dylan going at it.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just wanted to protect Devin from fucking dying and going into a coma. So I started backing up. Well, I got up from on the ground because I actually started trying to fucking bite him. I tried to bite him because I didn't know how to fucking get him off my neck. My neck.
You know, there's nothing really wrong with biting either. You know, it's a fight.
It's a
Yeah, I
fight.
know, but anyways, people call that a sissy move.
No, don't matter.
Well, he was still he came from behind, so I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know, it's
either
He
way.
came from behind. I came from behind.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
you know, it's
Both got him at the same time. Whenever that was happening, freaking Dylan, he kind of like froze up a little bit and he just kept walking backwards. He didn't know what the hell to do. Cause
Yeah, it happened too fast.
Yeah.
He was just swinging left, right. They didn't even look like regular punches, and then
Yeah,
he
he
started
was-
doing swinging uppercuts, and
So
he
you
only
can-
got me once. I got a tiny scar above my eyebrow. You can kind of see it. You guys won't be able to see it, but yeah, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I couldn't even keep my hands up, so I just started backing up, and things escalated from there, and. Then Devin steps in, White Devin. He's like, all right, let's stop this now. I was mad at Devin. I was fucking pissed at him.
yeah,
Because I wanted to fucking fuck up Jay. Like, I wanted to fuck his ass up so bad that I'd rape him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
like it got pretty bad because Devin, he was 17 at the time, and if he was
White
the
Devin.
White Devin.
Yeah, sorry.
If he was 17 at the time, and if he was to get into a fight, he would get like what is it called? It's like I don't know. He gets some kind of charges because he was so
'Cause he
close to
was-
being an
yeah.
adult, and if he was like hit a kid or anything, we're technically kids since we're underage. He'd probably get arrested and stuff, but so he just wanted to stay out of it, so he stayed on the top of the park and stuff, and so we were alright with that. And as soon as he tried breaking it up and everything, Dylan was freaking so damn pissed at everyone because Dylan thought we didn't do shit.
Yeah.
So Dylan was screaming at everybody.
This shut everybody the fuck up. They didn't start laughing
Yeah,
like most people would. Fucking. I still remember it because that hurted my fucking voice like a lot. I stood up and I started yelling at Jonathan first, and I said his name, but I'm sorry, it's a natural habit. But
Yeah.
I started. Was it Jay that I got mad at first?
yeah.
Yeah, I started screaming at him, telling him to go live on commods and shit, which he probably will.
And then he turned to Devin.
First I started telling them that they should fuck off, go kill themselves, whatever. Told them they'll
Stuff.
never have a life. They accepted it. Jonathan,
Oh yeah.
Jay
Damn it.
just fucking accepted it.
Devin's looking at all this freaking these cutbacks. He's got to fucking edit.
He said you just see
It's
just see a
funny right
single
now because
tear.
I'm just looking. I'm like at the time, like, all right, at 47, I'm gonna have to do that.
It's like Devin post edit, a tear comes down his
Devin's
eye.
Devin's gonna have to fucking start bringing out a notebook.
Anyway,
Fuck.
yeah, I started screaming at them.
Says,
And,
says his name again.
everybody stood in a line, and I started. It looked like I was a fucking parent, like,
Yelling at all the little kids.
yeah. And they listened. Then they started walking away. Jay was the only one to say anything, and as soon as he started saying anything, they broke out of it and started laughing. What was funny was my ex was there. Did you guys know that? Did you know that?
I remember you telling me.
I don't know who the other person was though.
Yeah, I couldn't see him, remember?
Yeah,
Because like they were like fucking.
Yeah, they're weird.
they were watching, and I'm sure she wanted to see my ass get beat. She probably did, but it was only one hit. And I screamed at her too. I said, "What the fuck are you looking at?" I remember that.
Oh, yeah, then bitch 2 said, "I ain't looking at you," or something like that. It was
I'm
fucking.
not talking to you.
Oh yeah.
And things escalated from there. They left, and I started getting mad. I started yelling at these guys for not doing anything. I punched a metal pole.
And
And,
broke
It wasn't no goddamn ordinary fucking pole. It was like a fucking big ass fucking
It was
street
fucking
lamp.
Yeah, it was
And
like
I
fucking
didn't, just
light
go,
light,
pole.
man.
I didn't just go like that. I pounded that shit.
Dylan fucking hit that thing so goddamn hard, man. He fucking broke one of his
Oh,
goddamn
whenever
knuckles.
Malik came out of nowhere.
Malik came
Yeah.
out of nowhere and saved our asses.
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking Malik just pulled up. You guys need to ride now.
Yeah, after when Dylan yelled at all of us, here he started walking, and here I remember I just kind of look at everyone, and we all just simultaneously walk at the same time.
Yeah,
I didn't want them to follow me, but they did.
yeah. We all kind of once we started seeing you walk away, we're like, man, we can't fucking just leave him.
Yeah,
And
And
so we would start walking with him and shit.
and we were out of the park at this point, and I hear Malik just pulls out of nowhere in the car. He was like, "Guys, need ride?" And it was funny because it wasn't even a road; it was like a sidewalk.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
he drove up into it.
He was looking for Kelson, I remember that.
yeah.
Because I was laying on the fucking sidewalk. I was like, fuck,
I
man,
told
what
him
the
to come
fuck
that
did
day.
I just do?
I told him to come that day to the thing, and he came out of nowhere because I was still at the park. Sitting there,
That's so surprising. I thought he'd just be on the other side.
cut my eyes out because I was so traumatized that you screaming so much.
Yeah, everybody was quiet.
I-
It was the quietest time of my life.
I wasn't there at that. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think I was in Florida at that
Yeah, you
point.
were.
But yeah, I started walking away. These guys started following me, and like I said, or like these guys said, Malik showed up, and there was another street lamp. Apparently, I just hate street lamps, and I punched that one too.
Yeah.
Alan's,
oh goddamn you!
And this one got fucked up, but not that bad. Then Malik picked me up. Devin was the one who had to walk, which is fucked up. I wanted him to come, but he just said, "I'm fine, I'll walk." And
Yeah.
I said sorry to these guys. I don't know how I said it, but I was crying. I remember. I don't remember what I said, but I remember. And I went home. It was so shameful.
What is it? While you guys drove off in that car, I was starting to walk, and here when I went on the sidewalk that leads to the rec center, here, from the day before, whenever bitch 2 was saying to Kelson, he could be his ass here. There was this one guy, I don't know his name.
He's cool though.
Yeah,
he's cool.
he's a nice guy here. Here, he wasn't there at that fight that day. Here, while I was walking here, I seen him walking past by me because I had my fucking face down to my, fucking looking down to the road because I didn't want anyone to see fucking my fucking eye because like
JD?
No,
No.
I don't remember what his
No.
name was.
yeah, I don't know. He's like a grade above us, right?
No, I think he
Above
was
you guys.
below us.
Well, anyways, he was walking with this other dude here. He said, "Did those guys jump you?" And I was like, "Not really, but I did get in a fight." And he was like, "Well, fuck it. Let me know next time if that happens, and I'll help you out." And I was like, "Well, shit, I don't even know this guy." and he still said that shit. But like he ended up walking off, and he said, "I'll talk to those guys." And he started walking off with that one dude. And here I was like halfway towards the road, and I'll admit I started crying.
Can I say something right now?
Yeah.
I feel so real bad when he commits suicide. Everyone sees fucking
Because it was such a gloomy day, even though it was
I
so
know.
bright
It was
out.
so fucking nice
I
out
know.
that day.
And everybody was just like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna kill myself."
I know
after
I
this."
wasn't there, but I can feel the mood that was there that day.
Fuck yeah. I felt like I wanted to kill myself after that. I didn't, because my parents made me sleep upstairs. I remember for like a couple weeks, and then eventually I started going downstairs. Fucking Kelson stayed with me the whole time. I remember.
Question your nipples.
Yeah, but he stayed. He laid down in the basement.
With you.
No, I went to the yard to get this fucking.
Actually, no,
Stitched up.
Yeah.
I just watched your dad play games and he figures uncomfortable with me in his room just sitting there crying. He's like, you know, you can play Xbox in the other room. Okay, and he's like, started getting up and he's like, good, play him. And I was like,
Yeah, it was. It was a rough day. That's all I could say. What did you do after that, Brandon?
After that,
Yeah.
well, I remember being in the car going all the way up to your house and everything, and freaking, we were talking to you, we went inside with you, freaking, started talking to them and everything, explaining to your dad and them, freaking, about the fight and everything, and then after that, I think I just headed back home.
Oh yeah, and because this guy didn't really get in the fight, like he didn't have any bruises on his face
Yeah.
or anything, his dad never suspected a thing.
Fuck no, my dad didn't even know there was a fight even happened.
Just good.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, like, I would have got my ass beat at the time. Like,
Don't show him this episode. No.
My mom wasn't pissed. She was after a while, but it was like after I was alright.
yeah, more than had to be worried first.
Yeah, you were wondering about.
The thing about paying it more.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But anyway, yeah, that's the fucking story of that.
That's the.
Should we wrap it up?
How much are we at?
55 minutes plus that 10-minute clip earlier.
Yeah,
Well-
I guess that'd be fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
We could kind of go in more detail.
I mean,
next
we didn't
episode.
even talk about Brandon's first fight as well.
That was his first fight.
Oh, it was.
Well, technically, in this
Well,
place.
technically in this place, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, technically my first fight was whenever I was in, like, fucking, what was it? First or second grade or some shit. There was this fourth grader always bullying me every fucking day, and I told my dad about him. I cried about it. My dad's like, "Alright, Brandon, here's a move I want you to do on this kid." And I'm like, "Alright." I went over there. I don't even know the move anymore. It was so long ago, but my dad freaking showed me it. As soon as the next day happened, that kid was right there, right in front of the principal's office. Principal's office, there was just clear windows. Just freaking, it was, I don't even think you could consider it a freaking wall. It was just glass, and all the teachers were in there for a meeting and everything. As soon as that kid went up to me and tried to bully me, teachers didn't even care that the kid was bullying me and shit. Freaking, and because they were such fucking bad teachers and shit. So, I went over there, I freaking started smashing him right in his fucking face. He started crying. I fucking did the move on him, fucking beat the fuck out of him. And then I grabbed him, fucking chucked him down the goddamn stairs.
I think I've only been in 2 fights. But anyway, continue.
And after that, I freaking everyone once I walked back up, they were like, all the teachers in there were just like, "What the fuck are you doing, young man?" Like saying all this shit and everything, and I was like, "Call my dad. I'm calling my dad." It's pretty much like, "I need an attorney." my dad went up there real quick. My dad was really freaking cussing him out and everything. My dad was saying, "Well, you shouldn't have fucking bullies and letting them bully around my fucking kid." And then I didn't get suspended, no days off, no nothing. my dad fucked
Basically,
up that
your dad
conversation.
lose that school now.
Look, after that, the next day, that kid had to show up for school. Fucking seen him in a wheelchair for some reason. I was like, what the fuck? He was like,
put your ass in a wheelchair.
and he was fucking rolling by. I was like, holy fuck, like, damn. I just walked on by. I was all happy as shit. You know, just being a little kid. I was like, no one's gonna fucking take my place and build, like, they had, like, fucking Legos and shit. You're able to have, like, tables you're able to go to, you know? Fucking, you had to switch tables and shit. I was like, nobody's gonna fuck with my Legos now.
Everyone was just sitting there all quiet. We went fucking.
Fucking, I never seen that kid go to that school again.
I wouldn't either. My first fight technically was with this kid. He's a lot taller than me now. Holy fuck, he's a giant. Remember? Fuck.
I know. Is he a grade below you?
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
he's tall as fuck.
Yep. You
I'll
know.
tell you after.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we used to play
We got less
football.
than 2 minutes.
We used to play football in 6th grade and blah blah blah. We started getting into a fight because he was across the line or whatever, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden he starts pushing me, and I start trying to push him back, and things escalate from there. And I kick him in the nuts. Yeah, I kicked him in the nuts. He didn't feel anything, and that scared me.
Just like,
He's
okay,
just
I'm fucked.
He's just like that, and I was like, well.
How about M?
Huh?
How about M?
I'll talk about that later. And yeah, he didn't really do anything, and the teacher just came in, and she didn't see us fight. She just said, "Oh, you guys should go get some floats," and we were just looking at mean, staring at each other at the whole fucking time. And Jay, who was our friend at the time, he's like, "Come on, guys, you just make up right now." And I was just, I was gonna do it, but I was waiting for him to do it first. So then he just fucking mean mugged me the whole time. And all of a sudden he tried to push me. Then he got in trouble. Then that was the end of that. And yeah, that was my first fight. Alright, yeah, that was the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys are watching on Spotify, thank you. Or iTunes, I don't know who the fuck would watch iTunes podcast, but thank you if you are.
You know, there's a lot of freaking podcasts on there, like, for real.
That's true, but
How about YouTube
anyway,
podcast?
it'll be on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, like and subscribe. There'll be more. Devin's thinking of doing a skit, and we'll do that tomorrow maybe. Anyway, this has been the Infamous Podcast. Thank you,
On
Brandon, for
Halloween.
coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Kelson, for showing up.
and interrupting almost half of the stories.
3/4 of it in.
And thanks. See you guys later.
And have a happy Halloween.
That's true. It's Halloween.
And also maybe not when this podcast comes out.
All right. See you guys.